Okay, there we go.
All right, guys, when it comes to traveling across the world, a lot of individuals have assumptions about each location that they go to that may or may not be true. For example, coming here to Colombia, a lot of people make the assumptions of that we might, you see what I'm saying? You got stuff up there. That's how she does me. She tests me to make sure that I'm on point.
Mm-hmm.
Makes a lot of people make the mistake of assuming that when they come to a country, they know everything about it because they watched YouTube videos or that they actually saw what's going on Netflix or whatever it may be. But when it comes to coming here to Colombia, there are some unexpected things that you should not assume. We're going to talk about at least 10 or 11 of those things that you should not assume, but you should expect when it comes to being here in Colombia. My name is Andre.
My name is Sandra.
And we are
I
Love
love
Crossing
crossing
Borders.
borders.
We are glad that you all are here this wonderful evening, enjoying the day with us. Today is June 22nd on Wednesday. It's just a
Yes,
beautiful
sir.
day.
Yeah, Wednesday, half of the week.
I know the week is going by like,
How you guys know, it's a new week, obviously, it's around the world. But how you guys know, we got a new president in Colombia, and this past weekend, we got election weekend, and we got a holiday Monday. And this weekend that is coming, we're gonna celebrate Father's Day in Colombia
yes.
officially, and we got a holiday weekend too.
It's always a, remember guys, it's always a weekend here in Colombia, a holiday.
And another thing is gonna be a short week next week because obviously the holiday is the Monday is holiday.
Could you imagine? I like your bracelets.
Thank you.
Could you just imagine? I didn't see those. I didn't see those before. Oh, I see your little work, little shout.
I miss them.
I see.
I made them.
You see Andrea work
Okay,
or
where is
bracelets.
it? Okay, there you go.
I like that.
Yeah, I made them.
Creative.
Yes.
So one of the things that individuals often assume about Colombia is when it comes to they don't know about how many holidays that Colombia has. If we in the States had as many holidays uh, as Colombia has, there will be a lot less stress that's going on in the States. We know we got a bad economy globally, but at least we know that if you had holidays, I mean, just think about you lived in a country with between 16 to 19 holidays a year. There's only 12, think about it, there's only 12 months in a year. That's almost guaranteed a holiday, a 3-day weekend every month.
Yeah, we're pretty excited because we got holiday coming. Then July we got Autumn's holiday. Then we got the Independence Day in Colombia, July 20. That is holiday. Then in August we got holiday. The only month that we don't have holidays in Colombia is 2 months actually. March and September we don't have any holidays.
And
And
we have
then
Valentine's Day though.
yeah,
It's
but
not a
it's not
technical holiday,
holiday,
but
but yeah,
still Valentine's
celebrate.
Day important to a
And
lot of
then
people.
Andre's birthday, and then the months that I love, October, November, and December. I
Yes.
love those months.
Yes.
Ever. I feel so excited. Yeah.
Yes.
I put my Christmas tree in October. You remember?
Yes.
Did I
Yes.
put the Christmas tree in October last
Always.
year before
I
my
feel-
surgery?
You know what? I feel like I just put the tree away. Now I feel like I gotta go bring the
Now,
tree back.
now who is going to the store and get more stuff for Christmas?
Yeah. Yeah.
Me.
That's
And
true.
now when we have a kid,
That's
I'm gonna
true.
be crazy buying. I want those trains, like
You go
those
around the
toys.
tree, the train,
Exactly,
the electric
all
train.
that, all of that I want for the
The
kids.
girl. Yeah, she likes the holidays.
I love Christmas.
I'm glad you like it.
Okay, I'm going to say hello to the people that start here. Ray, thank you Ray, thank you so much for being
Ray in the
here.
building.
The people coach, hey, what's up to the new channel, to the channel. I know, what's up new to the channel. Okay, thank you. My bad. I read so fast. Global Paper is here. Thank you a lot
Shout
for being
out.
here.
Bazilla die, models and bottles.
Jade is here.
Hey.
The president, the first lady are in the house.
Oh yeah.
Victory, thank you so much for
Hey,
being
Victory.
here.
Shout out for you to Victory for the super chat. He sent a super chat to your channel.
Oh, thank you.
Mhm.
Thank you. I appreciate.
Not super chat, but a cash app. My bad.
Oh, okay, babe. What happens in October, in November? Nothing in particular. I mean, just in October we celebrate what?
Birthdays.
I mean, yes, of course, but nothing like big party in the country or.
That is a big party.
I know you obviously. We got
My
so much
birthday.
birthday. Your birthday, my dad birthday, my
Grandma.
cousin's birthday, my niece's birthday, and then continue with my grandma. It's a lot of birthdays.
Her
My
birthday.
yeah. Well, if we have festival something November, October, no, no. Another thing, you guys. I know that some guys wants to come for the Petronio Alvarez, the big black festival that we have in the country
Mhm.
in August. And this year, they expecting a big party because our vice president is Francia Marquez, who she's always dressed in African inspiration, looks and everything. So we're gonna have well, they planning to have a big party, big celebration, because our vice president is black, the first black Afro-Colombia vice president that we have in the history of Colombia.
Yes, she is. Shout out to her.
Yeah.
So if you guys plan on coming, make your plans now because the dates are between the celebrations between August 10th to August 16th.
Yeah.
If you're going to be coming down to Cali for the celebration, it is like Andre said, is the nation's largest Afro-Colombian celebration. People come from all over the country, really all over the world. Yeah, to come down for this celebration. So it's a really big deal. The concert is humongous.
The food is
deliciosa,
yes, very affordable,
yes,
nothing expensive. The drinks, everything from the Pacific Coast is
free to
beautiful.
Get in.
Yeah, it's free, of course. And obviously, another thing, do not bring those tripods for the cameras.
Tripods.
Yeah, they're not allowed. Yeah, because people get drunk or something, so they can use that as a weapon. So that's why they say,
just bring your regular camera
or those
your cell phone.
selfie sticks. No, it's not allowed either.
Okay, so that's a good thing to remember.
Yeah.
No selfie sticks, no
tripods. Water, no food, just like because you need only the entrance is free, but obviously you need to spend money on water and food and everything.
Support.
Oh,
There's all type of things to purchase there, all type of things to buy, from alcohol to clothes to accessories. All type of stuff there to buy, all type of souvenirs to get. The concert is free to go into. So everybody's out there celebrating. I mean, you'll see at least 20,000 people out there celebrating, have their white handkerchiefs. Now, I don't know what the white handkerchiefs are.
That is part of the dance of the Pacific region.
Oh,
that is part of the dance. El pañuelo.
Yeah. They have a white handkerchief. Yeah. I mean, you see thousands of these white handkerchiefs. And it's not just women. It's everybody. Men, women, kids, everybody's got their white handkerchiefs are dancing and celebrating, and people from all different type of cultures and walks of life. We actually posted a video of last year's of the music festival. So we'll repost that one and right before, actually we'll repost it next week to let you guys actually see what the celebration is and what all takes place there. But you definitely want to go to the celebration. If you're going to be in Colombia, make sure you make it down for the Alvarez Festival. Yeah. Petronio Alvarez.
I was going to say, hello from Canada. I'm new to this channel. I need your advice. What are you going to say? You laughing at me?
No, shout out to Canada. What part of Canada are you in? Yeah. Let me know. I love Canada. Love it. I used to, being from Detroit, used to drive up 401 straight to Toronto. So, yeah.
Renee said, already booked. Why are you looking at me like that? I'm looking at you today.
I can't see you here, so I have to look at you over here. Let's go.
I already booked. I'll be down there in August.
All right. And remember, guys, if you're going to come down to Colombia for December, make sure you get your tickets early. Do not wait till November to get your tickets if you're coming in December for the Christmas festival. Yeah, the Christmas festival. Yeah, the Christmas festival. I know, right? Thank you.
the Cali Salsa Festival. I think right
Mhm.
now we're gonna have finally the president. Last year it was something. It was a disaster, to be honest. But this year I think they're gonna have the traditional one that we
Yeah.
went like 3 years ago. I think.
Yeah, last year they tried to force the festival because
Mm.
they've never missed a year in almost 61 years, right?
Mhm.
And so for COVID to happen, they didn't have that 1 year. So last year they were like, we don't want to miss 2 years in a row.
Mhm.
So they kind of like forced the festival, and it really wasn't the festival. But
Mhm.
this year will be the one, and everybody's going to be excited
Yeah.
because it's going to be the one that everybody's accustomed to. Over 300 salsa schools from around the world actually come here to dance. I'm talking
Mhm.
about professional, the best salsa dancers
Yeah.
come to Cali, Colombia for this celebration. I'm
The,
talking about energy.
the judges look what school is going for the they
Wow.
start to practicing around this month, next month, to practicing and everything
Yeah.
to have the best show.
And it's nothing to see schools outside, where the basketball courts would be. You'll see schools out there just practicing their dance routines and things like that, getting ready for this time of the year for for the festival. So
Yeah.
it's a big deal. And during time, like I said, like we were talking about, it's like right after Christmas. So if you're gonna be in Bogota or Medellin or even at home during
Yeah.
Christmas and you want to fly down the next days, you can fly on down and enjoy it right after you enjoy Christmas back home in the States.
Yeah.
But get your tickets for the Colombia early.
Yeah, for the Cali, la Feria de Cali.
Yeah,
Yes. Especially for the Salsódromo, that is the biggest show, the most beautiful show,
yeah.
is December 25th.
Medellin Christmas lights,
I know,
Christmas lights in
yeah.
Medellin,
I love
nothing
them.
beats it. Medellin goes
Mm.
all out during
La Alborada
Christmas.
de Medellin is so
Yeah,
gorgeous, it's beautiful.
yeah.
Can't say I'll be there for that in festival en la Feria de las Flores, Cali, Medellin. So
Hmm.
I think he's going to, if I'm not mistaken, they're gonna do
Flower.
the Flower Festival or la
Hmm.
Feria de las Flores before Petronio Alvarez, and then
Hmm.
Petronio Alvarez is just right the corner. It's just like the 2 days later,
Hmm.
start Petronio. If I'm not mistaken, is the agenda is like that.
Yeah.
And okay, I don't know how to pronounce to say, but I love your show, brother. What is the episode that I need to watch that breaks down your life story?
Oh wow. You know what? Usually I talk about that on Fridays. I always talk
Okay.
about where I've come from, what I've been through, and how I've overcome it, and how you can. The reason why I tell my story is because I'm like, if I can do it, Eastside Detroit brother can do it. I know that all of us can do it. So usually on Friday night, drink in hand. Always have a drink in your hand. Don't care what it is, even if it's a smoothie. Uh, but I talk about my story. It's kind of funny that you would bring that up. My uncle, I'm going to talk about this probably or show this weekend. I show Andrea. You guys already know 10 years of incarceration and in the feds. My uncle surprised me this past week. I surprised Andrea and sent me photos of myself in the feds that I sent him. I hadn't seen these photos in
Andrew with
almost,
hair.
yeah, she's never seen me with hair. And so
Andrew skinny with
she
hair.
never seen me slim from the front view and the side view. So I'm going to show those photos to you guys, let you guys see,
Yeah.
in the Fed. And I actually had a T-shirt on in Jessup, Georgia. I spent my first year and a half in Jessup, Georgia,
Mhm.
right about 3-4 hours outside of Atlanta. Was the first spot that they sent me to, and after that, I found out that you could transfer. That's when I start moving around. But I'll be talking about that this weekend.
Mhm.
Today we're going to be talking about do not assume things. Don't use to not assume about Colombia. There are some unexpected expectations when you come down here that's going to surprise you. So we're going to talk about some of those things. You want to? You've already gone to the comments.
Yeah, we have Charles, we got Ransom.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, and yeah, that's it. Everybody's here.
All right,
Okay.
guys.
So the first one, starting with the topic, the first one, número uno, is don't assume everyone is for sale.
When you come to Colombia, one of the most embarrassing things that we see people from other countries do when they come here is they assume that everyone is for sale. And I mean, there are ladies that are the pay for play ladies, of the night brothel ladies here, but that doesn't go for every female that you come across. We've heard stories of waitresses that have been harassed in restaurants, especially in Medellin, because guys assume, well, she's just a waitress. Well, how much can I give you for when you get off work?
Mm-hmm.
And it's embarrassing. Or guys will actually go to the owner, how much for her, or how much for her. Or you guys will go to a store and you will ask a person, how much for you? This is not that situation. And as African Americans, we know better than to ask the price for another human being. We should be the main ones to not do that.
Mm-hmm.
But at the same time, we make that mistake. So don't go ahead, babe. You about to say something?
No, that's completely disrespectful.
Mm-hmm.
Obviously, my advice for the people that just new to come into Colombia is doing our research or watch Law Crossing Borders or Under Wallace TV, of course, because I always give you guys advice when it comes to visit the country, any country. I think, I mean, not just Colombia, any country, to see how is the culture, how is the environment over there. But don't assume and don't think that you just going to play the role of Mr. Gringo all the time.
Right.
So that's what I said is really the respectful and just like a little example that I made a couple live streams ago, and I said is really tiring for a, let's put a Colombia paisa Barranquillera woman, that you come to her, you don't never seen her in your entire life, you come to her and start to flirting with the mommy and your booty and all of that. That's really awkward, really uncomfortable, and you get not a slap in your face, but it's almost like a slap with a verbal slap. So yeah, just those little details. That's what I said. Do our research when it comes to visit any country that you're going to.
Correct.
Yeah.
Absolutely correct. Do not embarrass us as foreigners, because one thing I noticed about Colombians are like elephants. They don't forget anything. They don't forget anything. And Colombians, number two, are like old women. Men and women gossip. They tell about how bad you did them as a customer, and they tell the other patrons. So they sit back and they don't want to have anything to do with you. There are businesses and Airbnbs that will not allow Americans to come into their business because of how other Americans have behaved. So when it comes to the ladies, guys, don't automatically assume that just because she's so beautiful, but that she's a waitress, or that because she works at a store, that she's for sale. If you had any sense about you, I'm gonna give you some true game, player. If it were me, I'm single, I see Andrea in the restaurant, she working, I want to get to know her. So here's what I would do. I would leave a nice tip. Bam. As soon as she throws that smile of thank you, I'll ask her what her name is. Once I ask her what her name is, next thing you know, we're exchanging information in regards to my phone, her phone number going to my phone, or we're exchanging Instagram or Facebook information. That's how I would do it. But to sit back and blow the whole thing away because you sat back and talk about, mommy, what's the price?
Yeah, that's when you have so much confidence later, or when you just dating, you can use the mommy and everything and all of that. But obviously, another thing, if she tells you mi amor, don't think that she love you immediately.
No.
Colombians woman, we say mi amor even to the dude to the gas station, the mailman. Just to be nice. Another thing, you guys, Colombia, we are super friendly to everybody, to the coffee lady, to, how do you say it, the coffee lady, the cleaning ladies. Everywhere we're trying always to be really nice and friendly, and trying to speak with the people like caring, like I always, one of my things, and this is I always teach to my cousins and my cousins and my name in my
nieces,
nephews. I forgot. They always tell me that when I'm going to speak with someone to ask for the address or something or a favor, or I go into the bank, or er, any place that I go, I always say lady in Espanol, dama. Always say lady. Hey, lady, can you hear me? Yeah, always trying to be nice because that is a good answer back to you. So that's always I say. I mean, always be nice with the people and don't try to with the mommy and all of that at the first moment that is over. To not say
Yeah.
other word.
Don't. So when you see Colombian women or men, but in many of you guys' cases, the women and they're just ultra nice, just the sweetest people. I know we aren't accustomed to that. We roll up to the McDonald's that in the States is like, what do you want? I want a Big
Seriously, they
Mac.
are
Is a
like that?
what? Ask them. Am I
No,
kidding?
here is not like that.
Are not the drive-throughs and the restaurants and the waitresses and the waiters are rude? They've actually got restaurants in the States that are dedicated to rudeness, where you can actually go into a restaurant and sit down and people will cuss you out and fuss you out and treat you bad.
I would
Yeah,
be crying that moment.
there are a couple of restaurants around the country that they actually make good money.
And
People actually go in to be treated like trash.
so don't be surprised if I cry. Because
Oh, we're
Andre,
not going
I
there.
said,
I'll go
Andre,
there.
if it's someone tell me something, Andre Mira is gonna say, "This American babe."
No. See, I wouldn't bring you around those type of
No. But
environments.
I said I go into Starbucks, so I go into any store. If someone is not friendly with me, to me it will be shocking because we're not used to it. If in Colombia does something happen, we immediately would say, but you got it a bad day. No, seriously, we got a bad day. And we see the manager, see that lady tell me so bad. See, yeah, we are like that.
Yeah. Yeah. So just because you see somebody's friendly, somebody that says amor, somebody that's
Amor.
yeah, I get that all day long. So it
Yeah.
doesn't necessarily mean that that person wants me or is in love with me. It's just a form of communication.
Yeah.
So when you hear a woman that you even like say it, take it with a grain of salt because she's saying it out of subconscious reflex. She might not even be in love with you yet because she don't know you. You said I remember we first started Love Crossing Borders. Somebody sent us a message saying, if she says a more, does that mean that she loves me? This is like right in the beginning of when we first started the channel 3 years ago. Somebody sent us that like in an email or text message or something. And no, don't assume that just because that person uses a more that they are just head over heels for you and that's it. No, it's just by reflex. It's just a way of communicating respectfully. Andrea speaks to everybody going into the gym, coming out of the
I'm
gym,
always trying to be nice with everybody. With
leaving the
people who
restaurant. She's
clean,
like that.
and the people in the gas station. I'm always trying to be
Yeah.
really, really nice and respectful with the people.
That's one thing I can say. That's one thing I love about her, that she
Thank
is
you.
very respectful to everybody.
Yeah.
Let you go ahead and hit the comments.
Okay, wait a second.
Let's see.
I was gonna say I live in Edmonton, Alberta, in Canada.
Oh man,
If I said it
beautiful
right.
area.
I would like to visit Cali. What is the time to be there? What is the time to be there? What question? Second, I want to know about the budget hotel, but my Spanish is almost zero.
Okay, here's what I want you to do. If you could do me a favor, is Felicia there? I can't see anything.
Okay, let's see.
Felicia or Charles?
Let's put your. There we go.
Do me a favor. I want you to email me. We have a list that we created, and anybody that's interested in just getting basic information about Cali, we created a top 10 questions that people ask us about Cali, Colombia list of everything from the hotels, the costs, the places to hang out, the places to eat, things to do, what best side of town to be on, reasons why. And we tell you the reasons why for each question that we answer. So email me and I'll get that over to you. The best time of the year to come is when it's cold in Canada. It will amaze you how many Canadians I have actually met in this city, in the mall down the street, during the time period when it was cold as could be up north in North America. And so they decided to spend some of that time in the winter down here in Colombia, in Cali, Colombia, because it's like Tampa weather year round. It's in the 80s.
Big Ma is here. I'm in Chile and I have a girlfriend here. She's a nurse. She has everything together to not pronounce that word. She speaks English, and we clicked the first day that we met. I love her and I will propose to her in the future.
That's what I'm talking
Okay.
about. That's all we ask. We don't ask for much. We just want y'all to enjoy yourselves while you're here.
We're seeing the same way people their gossip. A lot of it is called fofocado. You say that gossip in
Uh-huh.
Portuguese.
That's what's up.
Kins say, it's like a woman saying, "Hey, honey."
Mm-hmm.
Yes, it's
Yeah.
the same.
Same thing. Good
Yeah,
point, Kings.
yeah. Steven say. Victoria is saying, as soon as I go back,
Oh yeah. We look forward to seeing you again, Victory.
it was say, fast food in the hood is the worst.
Yes, how they talk to you. You go to a McDonald's or you go to they get some
Okay.
chicken and you go to that drive through and they talk to you like what are you doing here? That's how
Seriously?
they what hello? Hello, what do you want to order? Oh, we don't have that. You're
No,
like,
we immediately say, "What's going on with you, girl?" Sometimes we say, "You didn't have sex last night,
so you
right?"
go ahead and say something like that. You wait for a fight.
Oh, those videos.
Yeah.
I'm like, why? People need love in your
I'll be
country.
like, they
Seriously,
do.
they need love in your
Why you think they
country.
got all the mass shootings all over the place? They need
Just
love.
fight for
People
something
got
is
shot in the
done.
drive-through. You know how many
I
times people
know.
got shot in somebody's drive-through ordering food? They get in an argument with the person. They like, what? Either they shoot the person or the person goes into their car and come back and shoot them.
That's what I say. People need love because it's you never seen that
Yeah.
ever. Did I been here, living here
No.
ever? Ray Ray say it is true. It's horrible here in Detroit.
Shout out to the D.
Charles say in Latinoamérica, de Latina saying amor is a equivalent,
Equivalent.
equi- equivalente. My
Mm-hmm.
God, of a woman in the southern U.S. saying honey, sugar, etc.
Mm-hmm. Yep.
Jacine said here to show my support is Jacine from Chippy Chopper Bar we met a while ago. Jacine or Jacine,
Oh yeah, my man.
I'm sorry
Yeah,
if I said it
yeah.
wrong. If I said it wrong.
I had to zoom into I can't, guys. I can't see.
It's like saying sweetie, sweetie, or sweetie. Yeah, that's true.
Mm-hmm.
Suave Prince say, and Renandra salute. Also, they should know better. Most people in America say they love you, and it ain't even close to be true. That's so
That's a good
true.
point.
I say, Andre, Canada is cold all the time.
This is true too, my friend. This is true too. They start getting snow like May. Like goodness gracious.
Poor people with cramps. Oh my
Dude.
God. Jim say, hello from Rio. I'm gonna say Rio Negro, Colombia. He's in Antioquia. I just go
Oh yeah.
back from the US. Oh my God, it was
Mm-mm.
something
Your
flying.
hair?
Yeah, I'm thinking.
The wind blowing
You
your
say
hair.
a courage, I will be jumping
You
here.
stupid.
Oh my God, I jump. I live in the building. I hate those.
Oh, guys, got a good story. First time I told your girl she was stupid. You know what we say? You stupid, right? You just funny. You got. She actually thought I was saying that she was stupid. I'm like, no, babe, no. She's like, why would you say that to
Yeah,
me?
I
I'm
was.
like,
I was like, why he call me stupid? You don't have that confidence to you call me
I'm
stupid.
like, no,
Yeah,
baby. It doesn't
yeah.
mean what you think
Yeah.
it means.
Chilenos, okay, I don't know how to pronounce it in English, but I'm
Mhm.
gonna say Chilenos
Mhm.
are the nicest people I met. When my girl and I go out, the faults are always compliment. Saying we look together. One thing that I'm going to tell you, Big Mike, I never been in Chile. I want to
Yet.
go to Chile, yeah, yet.
Mhm.
But I got family and friends that went to move that over there, and they say that the experience is completely different. They say most of the Chilenos they don't like Colombians and Venezuelans because we
Wow.
go over there to stole people jobs and everything, but we do like Latinos go to do in the U.S. We're going to
Mhm.
work, we're going to establish over there, but some Chilenos they don't like Colombians. And I will say all of them, no, but what they say is some of them that sometimes they are rude to Colombians. I don't know if you they are nice with you, that's
That's it.
amazing, yeah, but sometimes that happens. And I see a lot of documentaries in the same thing. It's the same thing
Okay.
with Colombians in Spain. It's the same thing with Colombians in Italy, in the States too. So yeah,
Shout out to Colombians.
to Colombians in other countries.
I know, right?
We'll say drive through be like, okay, drive through be like,
Mm-hmm.
why you even want smack
Right.
lips?
Right. What you want? Yep, and they smack their lips. What you want? Like what? I want customer service. That's what I want. Can I get some
No,
love?
you know what I do? Because I understand the people sitting over there is stressing. They're tired in the back all the time typing or
You see
something
how
or attending cleaning. When I see a woman or something and I say something, I say, "Oh my God!" Like the security in Éxito. When I go and say, "Oh my God, what a beautiful nail," and they just automatically smiling, or I say, "Oh my God, I like your eyelashes," and then it's smiling,
you
just to
see who
try
I
to be
married?
nice. Yeah, yeah, because seriously, you all day working, stand out, have security all the time. You tired, so you trying to be nice with the people. Yeah. Okay, people are on age. Okay, age here, really unhappy.
Yeah.
There's a place in Chicago that's intentionally rude to their customers. It's
I
a
was
tourist attraction,
hmm
a place that I won't go.
I was trying to remember what city it was in. You're absolutely correct. I've seen them on
Chicago.
the news a few times.
Mhm. What said? Have you guys ever talked about Venezuelan women in Colombia? There are a lot. There are good women. Yeah,
Hmm.
we have a lot. Venezuelans here. Some of them they are legal here, which is they have paperwork, service, medical service,
Hmm.
everything result. In other ones that they are illegal without any paperwork. They just clean how, those the cars. No, clean your glass in the car.
Oh, the windshields.
Oh,
They
okay,
clean the
yeah.
windshields.
That's and yeah, we got good and bad Venezolanos here in the country. So, but it is what it is. I mean, there's nothing that we can do. It's like when Colombia is going to the States. Most of them they are good working and everything, and other part they're doing stuff that uh,
Hmm.
is not good.
Right.
Yeah,
Good point.
good point. Okay, there we go. Spanish people can be discriminatory against Latinos. That's true. That's true.
Oh
I
yeah.
heard my cousin, because my cousin lived in Spain for years, and he said that when he introduced to the people in Spain, uh, as soon as he started to speak Colombiano or Espanol over there with your accent, he always got bullying because they said Argentina and Brazil, he say they think in España or in Spain is not part of South America. Brazil and Argentina, because Argentina's got that European blood, but the rest of us, we are how is it Sudoka, like we part of South America. So they think that we just came from the jungle.
Okay.
Seriously. And even the same with Mexicans. Say Mexicans are tercermundistas, are sudocas, and they say, first of all, Mexico is not part of South America. Mexico is Central
Central America.
America. You don't even go to see a map. Yeah, some Mexicans they get rude. That okay. Big Mac say, advice to any of you guys to find a regular good girl in these countries. There are plenty of them. You're
Hmm.
just not looking in the right areas. Make friends with the locals. Yeah, have them introduce you a good girl. That's a really good advice.
Yes, it is.
Mo is here. Hey,
Mo's in the building.
Wallace's. Hey, everybody. Hey to you. We might say in the US, we have the most money in the world, but we also are the unhappiest people in the world. People need therapy.
True.
People rude to and against killing each other. People need therapy.
It's
Seriously.
kind of funny that you would say that. I looked up just 2 days ago. I was researching and I looked up the top 10 most happiest countries in the world. And United States was not even in the top 15. I think United States was like 17, 19th most happiest country in the world. But it was nowhere near on the list.
And where is Colombia?
Colombia for was not on the list as high as I thought it would be. I forget what it was, but it was higher than the United States
Hmm.
as far as happiness.
Hmm.
Ecuador
Hmm.
was in the top five.
Wow.
Ecuador was in the top three, actually. Who else was in there? But it was a lot of. It's kind of funny in the list. It was a lot of South America and Central America
Oh yeah,
as
because
far
the
as
culture,
happiness.
because we care about the family, the love, the union.
Now that emotional intelligence, Colombia ranks number 5 in the world.
Yeah.
Colombia,
Really.
Philippines is number 1 for emotional intelligence, caring about people and caring about family. Philippines is ranked number 1. Ecuador is number 2. I forget who was number 3. It was like somewhere in the Middle East. That was crazy. Though. It was like a Middle Eastern small country. Was number 3 in the world for emotional intelligence.
Mhm.
Number 4 was, and it's here in Central America, South America. And number 5 was Colombia.
Mhm.
And for emotional intelligence, United States was ranked number 17 as far as caring for, I think it was 17.
Mhm. So our prince say, Andre, what was the odds of you finding love or your life being Andra? The name is so close to my name is Danny, so I'm trying to find my Daniela. Do you think that I can find her in? Oh my God, we have Colombia is full of Danielas,
Yes.
so you will find her
Yes.
in every corner.
Yes.
So yeah, there's Danielas everywhere.
That's true.
Yeah. I just asked, be my say, I just asked to my Chilean girlfriend about Colombians in Chile, and
Mhm.
she said most of the Chilenos view them as a second class citizens
Mhm.
in Chile. Yeah, you see?
Mhm. Yep.
Charles say actually Mexico is North America and Spain is in Europe. Also,
True.
from my everyone hates the Argentinos because they think they are better than the rest of Latin America.
Mhm.
We heard that. We heard that. But if I go to Argentina, I wouldn't hate Argentinos. I mean, it is what it is. Argentina is passing one of the worst moments of their economy ever. So it's well, I mean, if you say Mexico is part, yeah, Mexico, yeah, that's true. That makes sense. But in school, they always say Canada, United States, and Alaska is North America. Then Mexico, Honduras, Nicaragua, then
Central.
Panama, and then Colombia is starting all South America and finish or ending with Chile in Argentina.
Mhm.
I say los peninsulares. I think if you say peninsulas in Europe or in Spain, they think that we are indigenous. We all
Oh, so they think everybody's indigenous.
exactly. Filipinos should be number 10, not one. I don't know why.
Yeah. I'm just going by the list.
Mm-hmm.
And you can find it on, there's a YouTube video about emotional intelligence, top 15, I think it's top 15 or top 20 countries that have emotional intelligence.
Most of us we lied to in the US. We were.
Yeah, sadly.
There's a saying an Argentino is an Italian that speaks Spanish, acts like he's English but thinks he's French. But I love them thought. There are some good people. Yeah, I can't wait to go visit Argentina with all that
Hmm.
chocolate and everything. Oh my God. We might say my relationship with my Latin Chilena girlfriend is the most happiest part of my life. I never been treated this good. She cooks for me, compliments me, treats me, support me, and this is love. Yeah, that's true.
I am 5 years in with Andrea, and I'm still not used to all the compliments and the love and the smothering and the kisses all day and every day. It doesn't stop. Never get used to it. And I love giving her, having somebody that I can just pour compliments and kisses and
Hmm.
love and affection all over to. I love it. I love we're in the middle of, you might be in the middle of I might be in the middle of editing a video. And all of a sudden it'll just come to my mind, let me go in there and give my babe a kiss and smother her with some love and just smother her with love and compliment. And then I come back and I sit back down and I finish what I'm doing. I never thought like that in the United States. You don't even think like that in
But
the
you do
United
it.
States.
But
Like
you have to.
you ain't even think about what they up to. They could be up there on phone in the other room with their other boyfriend. You too busy making that money.
Hmm. Okay, back to the topic because oh my god, it's 40 minutes. We just made number one. Oh
Made
my
one.
god. Okay, number two. Don't assume all expats are the same.
Don't assume that every expat is the same. We're all different. As many of you may already know, a lot of us, and we automatically assume this and think that it is, but I promise you guys, some of you guys come here and you meet us and you assume that we're on vacation mode like you're on vacation mode. So some of you guys, like I love when Victory came down. He said, Dre, I know you're a busy man. I know this is where you live. So if you have a few hours, I'd be cool with that. But Victory, my dude, he like fam. So me and Victory hanging out. Same thing with Ace and a bunch of you other guys. But there are people that do come down here and they automatically assume that I got all this open time and I'm just kicked back,
Yeah,
just
yeah.
waiting. I'm like, dude, I got.
Can you meet me at? We're going to the bar. It's like 10 p.m.
I'm like, dude, I'm busy and we're about to do a live stream in 15 minutes. So a lot of times people make the mistake to think that all expats are the same, and we're not. Some of us are traveling expats. Some
Mhm.
of us are expats that live in locations. So
Mhm.
do realize that, guys, that we all aren't the same.
Yeah. Okay. Number three. Don't assume women in Colombia would sleep with you on the first night.
I'll let Andre talk to you about that one.
Most of the time, that's not gonna happen. If she's a serious woman, of course, that won't happen. But if you just set up for Tinder or something and you already know, she's already know what's gonna happen, cool. Do what you want to do, you guys. But if you just met a girl or something, you started speaking, don't assume that the first day um, sex is gonna be in the middle.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, that's no, because we think most of the women we think um, the sex in the first night we how to put my words together, we're gonna look like a easy woman.
Mm.
So
Mm.
that's why you you really don't. But yeah, that's the reason.
Okay.
Mm-hmm. Okay, wait a second. Let me unlock this.
I understand that.
Yeah, because then if you want a serious relationship with someone, or if you want a really good friendship with someone, especially a foreigner, say, "Oh my God, your friends look nice." Yeah, I do, but I sleep with her just in one night. So if you want to,
I I ain't gonna even lie. So I know what you guys are thinking. So did
mm,
Andrea on the first night?
no.
No. No. I already know. I already knew what was going through your mind. No.
No.
But that's what caught my attention. Because she was one of the few people
You
that I
see? You see what I say?
she was one of the few women that I didn't get a chance first.
Uh,
So when she said no, I was like, well, who is this woman that dare tell me not on the first evening? No, who is she? And that made me want to get to know who this person was.
mm-hmm,
But yes, if she was like everybody else
mm-hmm.
on the first night,
Open
I
those
probably
legs easily. So,
I probably wouldn't have took her as serious
exactly.
as I did.
Exactly. And not just with you guys, expats, foreigners. It's the same thing with Colombian men. We just met a guy, for example, someone introduced me, a guy, you're right. and you okay, let's go to the movies or let's go to dinner. Sex is not gonna be in the first or the second or the third date. Won't be there.
Now, do Colombian men think
Mm-hmm.
about sex on the first night as readily as American men do? Or do Colombian men automatically know that, okay, if she a good girl, she ain't gonna do that. But American men don't care. You can be good or bad. We gonna test the waters to make sure that I can't get it the first night. Like
Okay.
the reason why I said it like this: do Colombian men already know
Yes.
that rule?
Yeah.
Okay. Where in America, it's like, hey, I just met you at the club. Hey guys, it's just me. Half of them you couldn't even tell them what their name was. If somebody put a gun in your head, you couldn't even name like
Mm-hmm.
50%, 60%.
Mm-hmm.
And so when you got somebody that says no, you're like, what?
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Okay. Number 4, don't assume every business will treat you like a gringo.
Don't assume every business is out to get you, take your money and charge you extra prices. It's not like that everywhere. There are a
Mm-hmm.
lot of price places, as many of you have been to Colombia before. There are a lot of great places where you get some great food, great prices. They are not going to watch you come to the door of the club and be like, oh, we're going to change the prices because we see gringos. No, everybody's going to pay 10,000 pesos to get into that club, which is like $2.50 to get into the club.
Mm-hmm.
So do realize that not everybody's out to get you. There are some places that may gringo you. They'll say, hey, let's charge him a little extra for this, a little extra for that. But for the most part, everybody's not out to get you.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I'm going through the comment because I see something interesting over here.
I bet you do.
Wait a
You
second.
see stuff I can't see.
Exactly, I know. Okay, wait a second. Let me see. Be my say, no hate my African American woman in the States, but I don't think I will
However,
be go back to them.
no,
I don't think so. After that, you dating a Latina.
no. I wouldn't go back to African American women. If I was single, no offense to my sisters, I wouldn't go back to African American women. I would go to Africa before I went to African American women.
You go to different
I would
countries.
go to a whole different region of the world, not just another continent like I did this time. I'm going to a whole another region before I go back to that dating situation back in the States. Sorry, but it is what it is, ladies.
Can't say facts. I had to wait, and I didn't mind at all. I
No.
see.
See?
Chapapa TV is here.
Bah, my boy.
What if they just pretend the first night, but then maybe the second or the third it happens?
That happens.
Yeah,
Yeah, but that first night, if it's somebody that's she a
true.
good girl, good
If a
woman,
good girl, that's what I said, good girl that see you, okay, maybe with him something interesting could happen in the future. It's just like, yeah, let's have
Andrea
sex.
basically told me, I like you. I want you. But you still ain't gonna get it. That's literally what she told me. I like you. I'm attracted to you, but you still ain't gonna get it. What? But you want to. You still ain't gonna get it. Kid you not, dude.
Yeah.
So
When,
the woman, and the reason why I said that, go ahead,
Mhm.
baby.
No. Finish.
The reason why I said that is because the woman can even want you and desire you,
Mm-hmm.
but she's like, I don't want to be looked up on like the rest of them. So,
Exactly. And she desire you so much
mhm,
because like you guys, it's something funny, you guys. Maybe you never heard this or you heard this before. Like you guys, you got two heads, right?
mhm, mhm,
Women is the same way.
mhm,
We say no here, but over there she's like, okay, what's going on? I mean, I'm
mhm,
hot, so
mhm,
no, let's wait, and let's wait. That's
mhm.
how women uh, think when it comes to intimacy.
Yep.
Yeah. Okay. We'll say in America that rule doesn't apply if we
No.
go for the first night because it's a beginning hanging out like a candy here.
Mhm. Go meet her at the club. Take her get some gyro breakfast. What you get done with the gyro meat, which is lamb meat.
Mm-hmm.
Go get some gyro or gyro. It depends on how you want to pronounce it.
Mm-hmm.
And then take her straight to the hotel. You ain't taking her to your crib. You take her to the hotel, or even if you do take her to your crib, you're kicking her out in a couple hours, or unless you're going to her crib.
And now you come to Colombia and take those girls from Tinder and to your crib, Airbnb.
Because that's what they used to doing in the States.
God.
And they wonder why they end up waking up 3
rough.
days later.
In the hospital later.
Right.
Might say my Chilena girlfriend. Okay, my Chilena girlfriend, I have to wait a long time before we did. And I almost walk away, but I'm glad that I wait. Patience is the key.
Yeah. Especially if you got somebody that's worth it, man.
Mm-hmm. Black Baby say you need to try to hit the first night else some girls we think that you're not feeling them. Your face.
You see my face. Because I kind of understand where he's going
In the
from.
States. He said
okay,
in the
okay,
States.
okay, in the States. Okay.
Thank you that you put it kind of like what? Well, thanks. Okay, we got Princess Hill, a lady here.
Princess, we appreciate you being here.
I love your drink.
I don't drinking hand. I'm so used to being drinking hand on Friday nights.
Yeah. Make friends with the locals. Go out with them and have them introduce their friends. Make your circle bigger. Then have them introduce and recommend a good girl to you. That's what I did over here in Chile.
You know what's funny? Before I came to Colombia, like Andre said, do your research. I was doing my research, right? It wasn't that many videos of Colombia at that time period in 2017. When I came here, there was very little. Ace was only at like 50 subscribers. I met him when he was at 200. There was Ace, there was Marwa, and there was the young white kid who was just blowing up because he was traveling all over Colombia as a teenager. And so it was no video. So it was this one video about dating, just one video on YouTube about dating in Colombia. And the guys were saying the best way to meet a woman in Colombia at that time period was meeting somebody, somebody who introducing you to somebody that was good, introducing some good girls. And I'm thinking to myself, I couldn't understand that concept because most of the time in the States, the people who most of us are hesitant to introduce somebody because we always think if it don't work out, then they want to blame me because their relationship didn't work out. So we kind of like stand off in regards to that. But then you're looking at Colombia video and they're like, this is how people meet. And I'm like, I couldn't understand it. But now that I'm over here and I see people that, hang out with each other and it's a lot more friendly, I see how me and the fellas could be hanging out, and then if I know a bunch of females, or they may have cousins, or you may have a friend, and introduce those individuals, I can see how easy a smoother transition compared to in the United States is like, nah, I want you to introduce you to my friends, man. You might hurt her feelings and blah 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 blah. We always think about the negative first in the United States.
Yeah. Okay. So our friends say, I stay in America for now, but I don't date women from here. Only if she is visiting. I have a lot of.
That's how I was.
I have a lot of them married twice, and I'm only 32 years old, brother. I'm done with this. The states. With the states.
I don't blame you, fam.
Yeah, you sound like a character for a friend that he hit the 30 with 3 divorces. It was just a joke. Okay. Friday is gonna be a good day. Yes.
Yeah, Kings and Dream and I are going to be doing a discussion this Friday. First, we're going to be talking about looking for apartment, to rent an apartment all throughout Colombia. So we're going to be looking at listings in each major city. So you guys get a chance to actually see what apartments in Colombia cost or run for as far as renting. At the same time, you get a chance to see what a lot of these apartments look like if you've never got a chance to see any of these apartments are. The second half of the show, we're going to talk about the red pill which is Kings and Dream. He is more of a red pill brother. And the other group that's been blowing up, which is kind of my mindset, is the SYSBM, which is Save Yourself, Black Man. So we're going to be having somewhat of a debate or discussion back and forth in regards to which one came first, the chicken or the egg, which one holds more weight as far as importance in the community, the male community, as well as what are some of the things that we can do to just put forth the message in a positive way, because you could be red pill and you could be a negative person, or you could be SYSBM and be negative. So we want to make sure that we present ourselves in a positive way. So that's what we're going to be talking about this Friday, drink in hand. So if you want to see what real estate is like here in Colombia, as far as renting an apartment, and we're going to talk about the steps, then you're going to want to tune into that episode.
Okay. The last comment after I go back to the topics was say American girls, you also need to go for the first night or ASAP, because a lot of them are talking to so many other guys. So you only have a limited window. I'm guessing Latinas don't do that. They do the same. No.
They don't?
I mean,
I don't know.
I mean, just rushing to have intimacy.
No. What he's saying is, let's say you and I meet. Do you still, let's say 3 other guys, do you still talk to 3 other guys on the phone while you're still trying to get to know me? I say yes. I say, and I don't think it's a big deal. We are an official couple. Right.
If it's not dating seriously, yeah, that happens. Just talking. Okay.
Right.
Let's see. Like you guys do have all the options. Some women have all the options.
Okay.
Yeah.
I'm with that. I don't have anything against it. If I'm not serious with the person quite yet, we hadn't hit that point. I don't. Now, once I get serious, it's time to clean the phone out.
Yeah, exactly. Okay, back to the topic. Number 5. Don't assume just because you have seen one city in Colombia, you have seen all Colombia.
I'll let you answer that one too.
Obviously, that's not true. Colombia, we have 5 regions. And of course, every region is super different. Although we're the same country, but the culture, if I can put it like that, is different. It's different. People from Cali, from people in Atlantic Coast, in Cartagena, in Barranquilla. The food is different. The music is different. The weather is different. The behavior is different. The accent is super different, of course. So yeah, that's why it's really funny when people say, no, I've been in Colombia and I didn't like it, but you just went to Bogota. And Bogota is the capital. It's a cold city. It's huge. It's beautiful. You have so many places to go to Bogota. But the weather is different. The accent is different. The food is different. The people is different, because people is just rushing. It's like New York, like always rushing to get to work and everything. People in the Atlantic Coast is more like laid back. It's more like, it's all right. They're not rushing. They're always happy and make jokes and everything. So it's different. So that's where it said Colombia got so many places to go, so many diversity, of course, the landscapes and everything. So yeah, I mean, we got the Amazon jungle, we got the Pacific Ocean, we got the Atlantic Ocean, we got desert. That's right, desert. Desert is different. I know.
Desert.
I know. No, but we all, when I was learning English, say be careful how you pronounce it. So I was confused. Yeah, we got that. So we got the border with Panama that we go into Carpurgana, Choco, and you can see Panama far away. But yeah, so yeah, you guys, Colombia is beautiful country. It's not huge, but I can't even imagine living in Brazil. That is so super huge.
Yeah.
But yeah,
Brazil is the exact size of the United States. Just in case you guys are wondering what the size of Brazil is. Colombia, like I always mention, it is the size of, if you combine California and Texas, the two biggest states in the United States, that's the size of Colombia. So if you take those two states, put them together, that's Colombia. And she's right. Every region is completely different. There's a YouTube video, if you guys Google it, how this guy guesses Colombian accents. And he had been living here. He's an expat. He had been living here for like 3 years. And so they blindfolded him to see if he could listen to the ladies and recognize their accents, because he had lived all over all 5 regions. And he did it. He was able to actually guess all 5 regions. And then he took the mask off of him, and they asked him to guess which woman came from what region. And even I have been in Colombia long enough to even be able to guess 3 of the 5. I was like, she's Paisa. That's a given. As soon as I saw her, I was like, she's super pretty face. Paisa women got super gorgeous face.
You can tell. The hair.
Yeah,
you can tell.
Then he looked at the other girl, and she was small, petite. So he said, Bogota, because she had a sweater on. And he knew that in Bogota it's cold. Nowhere else you're going to be wearing a sweater.
Exactly. And another thing, Bogota, I'm not saying just saying Andrea, but I got family in Bogota, and they said you can tell if you go to a different city, she's from Bogota, she's Rola, because they say, I heard what they say. They say Bogota women, they don't have any tan, of course, because I always call another thing, they're plain.
No special effects. They are not known for curves.
I don't say all Bogotanas are like that, but when I go to Bogota, most of the women look like that.
That's what he said. As soon as he looked at her, he was like,
not too much makeup and everything. Yep. But if you go to Medellin,
it's the model center. It's the model capital of South America.
Blonde hair with those blonde, how do you say,
streaks.
Highlights. The nose, the face, you can tell. Cali, black blonde hair.
And thick legs.
Exactly.
Cali, very thick legs.
Exactly.
Big behinds, especially compared to Medellin. And so as soon as he looked at the women, he was like, you're from Bam. You're from Bam.
Exactly.
Bam. And he did it. Like I said, I knew 3. And I saw this video after a year of being here in Colombia. So when it comes to Colombia, just because you've been to one city, that does not mean that you've been to Colombia.
Charles say the same can say about Brazil. In Rio, Bossa Nova is king. But if you were to go to south of Brazil, Sertanejo is the musical vibe. Also, acts is a big in the Northwest también.
Wow.
También. I think how you pronounce, because I want to learn Portuguese, so I a little bit worse. But yeah. Okay, when we're going to Brazil, we need Charles to give you the best advice.
I know, right?
Yeah, because seriously.
Yeah.
Okay, wait a second. Let me answer and say gotta go to the coffee region if you go to Colombia. Yes, that's my favorite region in all the country. Okay. Yeah, all regions are different. Colombia is the twice the size of Texas. It's big. Okay, thank you so much. I know sometimes. Okay, ask Andrew how to pronounce desert.
Desert.
Okay, thank you. Thank you. Wait a second. Let me see. I saw another. Okay, I saw another comment here about regions. Let me see. I say Andra is Caleña. Thought, is she from Cali? Yes.
Oh yeah.
Typically.
Yeah.
Okay, back to the topic. Number 6. Don't assume you won't have an emergency.
Don't assume that you will not have an emergency. She's absolutely correct. Sometimes things might happen back home. Sometimes things may happen here. I'll give you a perfect example. I was talking to Andrea about this. A lot of people don't remember when Ace first started. Within his first 4 months of being in Medellin, he smashed his I think it was knee. He smashed his knee up, and for months after getting his knee taken care of and recuperating in therapy, he still walked with a slight limp for a while until he got his legs straight again. I mean, back on track again. That could happen to any of us, not just Ace. So be prepared for when emergencies happen. That okay, who do I call? Who can I reach out to? Reason why I say this, and we mentioned this part, is because if all you guys deal with are pay for play when you go to these countries and you have an emergency, bruh, you can't call pay for play. She ain't got no time for you.
Mm-hmm.
She trying to get money. I smashed my leg, or I lost my passport, or I got robbed. Pay for play can't help you, bruh. That's not going to happen. So make sure that you put in your arsenal some everyday people. That's what my point is.
Mm-hmm.
Some everyday people that can tell you, well, all you need to go do is go down to this building, and then they'll tell you what you need to do to get another passport, or where you need to go, or
Mm-hmm.
we can help you get you somebody try to take your money. We'll walk with you, whatever it may be. But at the end of the day, you need some regular locals on your team. Guys, you cannot have every woman that you know somebody that you want to have sex with. Some women you just need on your team just in case you have emergencies.
Yes, sir. We might say also, here is a good comment. Also, throw your ego out
Yes.
of the door when you come to these countries. The ego I'm talking about is I'm American, therefore I'm a better to that. That's remind me Angela from 90 Day Fiasco, that always she said she was in Nigeria, and he said, "Can you cook for me?" She said, "I'm American. I don't do that. In America we eat pizza." The people here are humble and friendly.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes. That's one of the things that Andrea's dad wanted to make sure about me. I'm cool as can be. But there have been so many rude Americans that have come down. He was like, okay, let's see how he is. Is he a typical rude American? We are known for that. And I don't get me wrong, I have had plenty rude American moments. 90% of, I would say even 95% of them is when I'm driving.
Yes. He got me crazy.
I snap. I'm blowing horns. I got the sunroof open. I'm throwing up the finger. I'm a typical American, not realizing Andre. And Andre's like, babe, you can't be like that here.
I don't even look. I'm like, okay, let's pretend that I'm not hearing.
So I'm slowly but surely learning to calm down, let the moment be the moment. But yeah, I am definitely, when I'm driving, I have definitely laid the foundation of the rude American. Yes.
Yes, sir.
Sorry.
Okay, Amy Black say, I got engaged to a beautiful woman in the Dominican Republic, and I didn't have sex until after a year.
Wow.
My sake, one of my surprises in Chile is how diverse it is. There's a large Lebanese community and Middle Eastern community over here. There are shops and gas stations here. Wow, it's the same in Barranquilla because Cartagena, Barranquilla, they got those when the ships come. That's why Shakira had that Lebanese blood, because her mom, how to say, Shakira is so weird. Her dad is from New York. He moved to Barranquilla, and her mom is from Spain or something. So that was, she got the weird last names. And you see people in Barranquilla, they got,
and also she has Lebanese in her blood.
Exactly. That was, she do the Arabic dance and everything. Yeah. And it's funny because people from Barranquilla, some they got weird last names. They're not from Latin America or from the States. It's from that area. Lebanese, because they have so much influence for that region. If I said it right. Okay. Prophet Don Omar say that's a great point, Andre and Andrea. Just Lim, I'm sorry if I say it wrong, or just Lim. How long are the dental medical visits when people come for veneers and dental visits? Is the equipment first rate or world class?
We got ours done.
We got hours
Excellent
done.
work.
Yeah, exactly. Obviously, it depends what dentist that you're going. But always takes, I don't know, maybe 20 days, a month, because they need to check before how is your teeth, how how are they, in see what's the next procedure. But it's not, don't assume like you come here, you pay for veneers, you get it. No, no, it's
Not a real doctor.
not a real doctor, for real.
Yeah, so you be able to get your teeth done. Our doctor, some guys have even come here. We've taken to our dentist and they've gotten their uppers done and then came back a couple weeks later or a month later and got their lowers done. And
Yeah,
excellent work.
yeah. Don't ask, Charles say, don't ask a woman from the US if she can cook unless she's from the South. That is the blasphemy or blasphemia. That's why I gravitate towards Latin women and certain European women.
That's true.
That is just laughing.
That's true because even in the States, my friend Magali, like I was telling about Magali all the time, Magali would cook all the time. I'd be sitting up there just chopping it up with her. I got one of my closest friends in the States. She's from Puerto Rico, and she would do the same thing.
I was going to say we need to go to Magali house. Oh, she said that she's waiting for us.
She said when we get there, she's going to cook for us. But it's just crazy to sit back, and as soon as you go into the Latin world, even in the United States, you get treated better by your Latin female friends than you do by your own sisters.
Yeah.
Come on, sisters, can I get a pancake? Can I get one pancake? Just boil one egg. Just boil one egg. Can you make a peanut butter jelly sandwich? I can cook. I can't tell. That's the part.
Kid said, I wish a woman tell me she's not going to cook in order to pizza. Blah, blah, blah. Bye, Felicia. My girl just introduced me to her family. It was all love. We went to dinner, has a fancy restaurant. She comes from family of medical professions and lawyers. That's good. That's a good connections.
Like I always say,
guys, do not just look for a beautiful woman, a good woman. Look for a really good family that seriously can help you in the future.
That's the key. That was my number one secret, dudes. The family.
I got in my family lawyers, economists. I'm a counter. Nurses. Transit police. So yeah.
All throughout the
no
family.
Broke.
No, anybody just sitting home doing nothing. Farm.
My uncle is a ganadero. He got so many animals and every finca. So yeah. Okay, I don't know how to pronounce this name, but thank you so much for being here. I apologize. Say I'm Canadian Jamaican. It's La Jamaican. And how are those countries? Okay, how are those countries received and looked at in Colombia? I hope they're like us.
He said, no. He said,
okay. I hope
where's
they
he
like
from?
us. Canadian. He is Canadian and Jamaican.
Oh yeah. You good here. Just think about it, man. It's kind of funny that you will have more African roots as far as celebrating who you are as a person of color in South America far more than you have in North America.
Yeah.
I came down here and I thought, you have the celebrations in the States, and then you have your cultures that still have the fight the power and the dashikis and the whole look, right? And you're thinking like, man, those brothers of the diaspora, of the struggle. Man, you come to South America, man, they make what's going on in the United States, any celebration, Kwanzaa or Juneteenth that we got look like nothing. They still got their religion, their name. They can tell you what part of the country that they came from back in Africa. They still got their recipes from Africa.
Afro-Colombians?
Still
Yes.
got their recipes. They still have the same instruments in many cases.
They practice their religion from Africa,
Yeah.
and I'm talking 100 years ago.
Yeah.
Here, they practice their African religion. Yes, sir. D is here. Thank you so much, D, for being here.
Hey,
We love
you.
Jamaicans and we love Canadians.
There you go,
Loves
D.
everybody.
Yeah.
Okay, we got a lot of comments, guys. Give me patience to. Okay. Lord say, do you guys have a Discord or Telegram community chat? We got a WhatsApp chat, Colombia's Masterminds.
Yeah, we got Colombian Mastermind group on WhatsApp. There's over 150 of us. To be able to get in the group, all you have to do is just email me. There is a slight, because we receive donations to get in. There is a slight donation to get in. It's not expensive at all. It's only $25 to get in for a person to get in. And the cool part about the Colombian WhatsApp group is you get to talk to males, female. Jay is in the group. A lot of couples that we've even met that have actually finally moved down here that are in the group.
Sorry.
So, see, you love reading the comments. So if you're interested in being in the WhatsApp group, hey, babe, do me a favor, or moderator, could you do us a favor? Could you put our email in the comment section?
I'm gonna put just one moment when I'm done with these comments.
Okay.
They might say, don't come to Latin America with the 50-50 split concept. You know that 50-50 is really popular in Italy. In Italy, Italians, which is my family tells me, is they do, when they receive the payment, they go into dinner, the family or the couple, even that you look at me like that, and they start, okay, well, we need to spend, okay, you got 50, your money for your payment, my money for my payment, and they split. In Italy, they do that.
Wow.
Yeah, they do that. Okay, Italians. Okay, even though my family do that too. Okay, 50-50 split concept. Woman here will not respect you for that. The man is supposed to provide for his woman.
That's right. Especially if you're coming with US dollars. If you have an online, you see what I'm saying? If you have an online business, or if you are working remote and you still making US dollars, there is no way in the world you're supposed to be looking at this woman as 50-50. That is not what we do back in the States. So if you are at that economic point, so when you come in here, your economics are far above the average person. So that 50-50, he's absolutely correct. Do not come here talking about 50-50.
They say you are well dressed. What event did I miss? No, nothing special. We just I was out, so I was wearing my dress and everything.
See,
even this dress, you guys, is from a designer and is represent Colombia, the Amazon jungle. And the palms. We got this is what animal is this one?
The jaguar.
Jaguar in the Amazon. Yeah, we got so many. What's a bird here or something? Yeah. So this dress represents Colombia a lot. That's what I like. Okay, wait a second. Let me see. Go through. Well, say my current girlfriend doesn't cook for me at all. American, of course.
Yeah.
Think that I need to replace her with a Latina ASAP.
ASAP.
Yeah, you do. And I need the same good cooking in my life. Oh my God. That's why you guys already know Andra, though. When it comes about cooking, I can't. It's impossible to believe that a woman doesn't know how to cook and a man doesn't know how to cook. Is no. And I see this couple is so funny. Pedro from Dominican Republic, 90 Day Fiance, and Chantel, that she's American from Georgia. And he said, I always clean and I always cook. And now it's her turn. And she said, but I was doing in 2 weeks. You know, add me to the favor. Say, I was doing for life. She said, I'm cooking and everything, and you're not paying me for it. Say, you don't pay me for it either. It's like, Oh my God.
I know exactly what couple you're talking about.
Yeah, better. He's so funny how he speak. And he's even though that
His
he's
English is so broken,
is
but he's trying.
yeah, but it's so funny that I can notice that Dominican stronger accent, even that he speak English, but he speak with the Dominican accent. So it's so funny. It's really funny.
I know exactly what you're. It's so
Yeah.
funny that you would say that because I was just looking at one of the episodes a couple of days ago, and I was thinking the same thing. I said, if he does not sound like a New York Dominican, even though he just got here.
He has been in the state for 5 years.
Mm.
For example, if I had to stay for 5 years, I would be like, but sometimes my English is broke too. So, but yeah, that's so funny to hear him speaking. King say, no man should not expect the 50-50. That doesn't work anywhere. Some guys in Colombia, they have that mindset. Man, you have to provide in the story. No, in
Right.
Colombia it's not like that because remember that Colombia we made pesos. So you need the woman works and the man works because just one salary, no, you dying. Seriously. You survive. No, you're not even surviving. Okay, wait a second. Let me go to the last. Oh, what is last
Yeah.
comment? Oh my god.
We got a lot of comments.
Okay, wait a second. Let me organize. Let me go back. Let me go up. Okay, wait a second. Wait a second. Wait a second.
You know what's so funny?
Oh my god.
This is the first live stream in a long time with no super chats. And shout out to you guys. Thank you for when you give super
Okay.
chats. But the super chats, for you guys that don't look at from YouTube or from this end, it even lets you kind of like separate the
Yeah.
chats because you can say, okay, I know what a super chat was. So
Exactly,
okay,
but now I need to go back.
right. So now that it's all white, you're looking like, okay, oh, which comment? Right?
Yeah. Charles say asking a woman if she can cook in US is boy.
Yeah.
Boy, I get that may you better
You got
pay
hands.
for yourself. Brazilian ex co-workers say, let me cook for you. I want you to try my food. And here, try this. And I made it. Wow. It's so funny.
It's the little things, ladies. The little things.
Yeah, a char say I'm Black American from Texas, and I don't fool with the Juneteenth, right?
Juneteenth.
Okay, thank you. I respected and acknowledges it, but I don't celebrate it. Afro Brazilians were able to keep some aspect of their food, culture, and religion as well, but not to the extent like Colombians, I believe.
Yeah.
Okay, I didn't know that.
I know that either.
Yeah. They say that's why most dentists ask for a star and oh, sorry, they having a conversation. Might say the prettiest girl don't provide the best sex. It be the average looking woman be having the best.
Go back to D when you get a chance.
There we go.
All right, guys. When you come to Cali, Colombia, we talked about before having a person on your team for emergencies. That's who D is. You guys get a chance, go to Instagram. We want you to start following Tours by D, all one word. Tours by D, all one word. She not only does the best tours, Victory can attest to that, and other individuals can attest. Kings and Dreams can attest to that. I mean, in regards to her tours, she's actually great at what she does. Born and raised in Houston, but actually 100% Caleña. Did I pronounce it right?
Caleña, muy bien.
Caleña.
Sí.
And so, guys, make sure if you want a wonderful, wonderful tour, especially if you're trying to understand more of the Afro-Colombian experience, she is the woman that you guys need to definitely see and definitely support, especially when you get here. Even if you want to go on a graffiti tour, because you know Colombia is full of amazing mural designs and paintings on walls. this is the woman that you definitely want to see in regards to that, as well as some great food spots that she can take you to. So make sure you guys go to Tours by D on Instagram right now. Like, I'm not asking you to wait right now, and make sure you guys follow her. So when you guys are ready to come down here, reach out to her.
Lord say, Germany, they do the 50-50 on dates.
Oh, wow.
That's why, sorry, that's where the saying called going to Dutch come from.
Got it.
I didn't know that.
I did not know
I
that.
didn't know that at all.
I did not know that. That's
Okay,
a good
thank you for
point.
letting us know. This is feedback. Okay. Let me go. Kim is here. Your brother, salute. Okay, let me. You see all the comments that I need to go through.
I don't blame you.
I know.
I mean, it's like a white sheet, and you're trying to go back. You're like, okay, let me see where.
In the states, we're talking about communities like neighborhoods. La comuna is started with social class. That's so true. We are comuna 2. We are just starting Cali, and comuna 21, 22nd, if I'm not mistaken. 2021 is the hood. And estrato is the social class. Yeah, that's true. Like, okay, what it say here's perfect. Like 5 and 6 are wealthy higher classes, 3 and 4 which are the middle class, and 1, 2 are low. Yes, sir. I asked my girlfriend, Mike, if she wants to come to the States, and she said no. I asked her why, and she said because of family, and family is huge priority to me, to meeting me, and she lived with her parents at age 29. So I think that she's very close to her family to live at the age 29 with her parents. That's the way that I see it. Okay.
One of the reasons why, because I couldn't understand that concept of staying with your parents for in your 20s. But Andre and I, you guys know that we're going to school, right? We're going to be going to school. She's going to be taking Portuguese.
Yeah, I want to learn
we're going
Portuguese.
to college, right? We're going to the campus and everything. Huge campus. Goodness gracious, I was very impressed.
La Universidad del Valle. That is so. I can say the word, but it's the one of the best university in. No, I'm not gonna say the word. In Colombia, it's a public university, and yeah, it's so huge.
It's like University of Michigan, huge, right? With no stadium. And so while we're walking the campus, getting lost, I'm taking Spanish, of course, guys, right?
Mm-hmm.
And so I asked Andrea, they do at this size? I'm thinking, do they have college dorms where after class you go to your apartment, or little room where you got a roommate and everything? And she's like, no. We don't have college. I'm like, this big.
So you both go home and then come back.
So that's why you see so many Colombian males and females that still, especially professionals, that still live with their parents, because there are no college dorms to go off to enjoy that college life. And then after college life, you're trying to get your first, your foot wet in your first career or first job.
Now you see that, because I say, why are you just 80? You need to live out by yourself. No, baby, it's not like that in Colombia. No. Especially when you are doing a career that you need to, like I told Andre, when you are like me when I was in college, money for, no, because I got my bike in that time, but money for gas, of course, money for photocopies, because the books it's hard to get the books for everybody, so you need to make copies, photocopies, and well, the regular college student is money for transportation, so the bus. So it was so funny because you charge your car, you bus car, like the metro car, with the money for the whole week. So you calculate, okay, how much I'm going to spend. Okay, so I pay for it, and if you lose that car, you're done, because you don't have money for transportation.
The good old college life, no matter where you live.
Exactly. So yes, that's why the life in a Colombian student. Yeah.
But it was fun going to the campus because the campus was the first time that I felt like I was back in Florida. It literally looked like a campus that would be in Tampa or Orlando or Fort Lauderdale. It looked just like a regular, huge college campus.
They say they used to have dorms in La Univalle, that's how it's called. La Univalle, not anymore.
Ah, thanks, D.
Yeah, La Universidad del Valle is so huge. Okay. It's like the ones in Manhattan. We have different parts. They're having a conversation
Conversation.
right here. Okay. Can say, I met this fine German woman in Playa del Carmen, a Roca's Jamaican restaurant,
Hmm.
and they wanted to pay for the food, and later that evening they want to go to pay for the bottles and about two.
Yeah, there are places out there where people want to go Dutch.
Okay. Okay. Back to the topic. Number 7. Don't assume what you see on social media is true about Colombia. Oh yeah.
Guys, we already know. Those of you that have already, you see, I'm sitting
Okay,
up. Those of you, she can lay back. I'm sitting up. Those of you that have been to Colombia, you already know that 90% of what you hear about South America usually is a myth. It's usually not true. South America, they try to make it seem like in North America, that South America, everybody is the most dangerous people. Everybody want to kidnap your black butt. I'm gonna tell you something around the world. Don't nobody want to kidnap your black butt. Ain't too many times you going to a country and they say the black dude got kidnapped. Maybe the white boy may got a chance, but you brothers and sisters, don't nobody want you. They don't want you in the States. They don't want you in Africa. Don't nobody want your body parts. Hey, Brazilians ain't looking for another black person to sit back and kid. They got all the black people they need. Colombia, same thing. Ain't nobody want you. So when your grandmama say, "Baby, ain't that the place where they gonna be kidnapping my baby and take your organs?" Don't nobody want you. You ain't about to come up missing no time too soon. So get over that myth. Number 2 myth that you want to get over is whatever you saw on Netflix, that happened in the 90s.
In the 90s, 80s.
Let it go, fellas. Let it go. I know you want to come down here and get your little Pablo t-shirts on, and you want to go on the tour and all that, and take a picture with the airplane. And cool, nothing wrong with that part. But don't run around Colombia as if as if it's the 90s. You're gonna run across ex-Cali cartel. It's just not gonna happen. Okay. It's not gonna happen. Pablo's pets gonna come out the door and just greet you, man. I was petting Pablo's dogs. No, it's just not gonna happen. So get over that myth. The other myth that guys have when you just assume that all the ladies are just because they're so beautiful down here, that beauty equates easy sex all over the country. It's not happening, dude. So whatever you saw on YouTube, them YouTubers that come down here and put those pay for play girls on videos and got you thinking that those regular girls, no, those are pay for play. All of what you saw on Netflix, no. And everything your grandmama keep trying to tell you about every country that she ain't never been to, don't believe. Okay? Stop believing social media and what everybody else got to say. Enjoy your passport. Enjoy your passport for yourself.
Let me say, Andre, see right up.
Enjoy your passports, people.
Yeah. You say, and we don't want you all in Cali either.
We don't. That's the number one. Number 4. Yeah. That is not a myth. We do not want you here in Cali. That is not a myth. There are two. All you Medellin folks, y'all might could come to the border, but you guys going back to Medellin. Cartagena people, we love you. Going back to Cartagena. Bogota, we know it's warm here. Take your little happy tail back to the cold. We don't need you around here. Yeah. Coffee region, y'all can come all you want. We love you. I know, right? Go to Crystal Ray, take all your photos, and head right on back up out of here. We don't need your troublemakers down here. I was talking to a gentleman today who went to Medellin, and he was like, I tried to stop I try to have a conversation with someone and exchange numbers. He said, and it was such a challenge. He said, but when I went to other cities, he said it was so easy and people were a little bit nicer. I said because Medellin is tarnished with tourists. You guys don't realize the impact that you've had on the communities, the ecosystem in Medellin, Cartagena, Sosúa, Dominican Republic, Puerto Plata, Thailand, and Pattaya. You guys do not realize the impact you have on the ecosystem of communities. You just think that you coming down here acting a fool and go back home. Realize once you go back home, the ecosystem has been changed. You guys are chopping down trees and then wondering why there's no birds. So this Cali, don't come here. We don't need all that.
Okay. Please don't get the policies and their story as a foreigner. It's very controversial and take out of it. They got interesting comment in that I didn't know. Cristo Rey is about to close down for a year.
What? When?
Because I want to take a photo in Cristo Rey.
Yeah. I just left with Victory.
Depends.
No, pause. Let's go back to D.
Okay,
when D? Give us some dates.
When Cristo Rey is gonna close? Because I didn't know that.
I didn't know that either.
Depends because they're gonna build something over there, right? If I'm not mistaken. Depends where because traffic there is horrendous sometimes. I don't know what side of the city. Found the only Medellin.
Yeah, you don't need Medellin. Yeah, you get that Cali pass, Kings. You good people, man. You get every blue moon we let one Medi per year come to Cali from Medellin. You the man. Everybody else, y'all keep on. Y'all stay right on over there. Don't come over here with that mess.
Bogota is the economy center of Colombia. Yes, of course.
Yes.
I mean, I like Bogota just for visit. Just for visit. If I'm taking therapy for my stress, even Cali is just a town compared to Bogota. I can't even deal with Bogota. It's too much traffic. It's huge. And the people, they just get out of my way. So
see, I'm big city people. I was raised big city. So, Chicago's, the Detroits.
No.
And so hanging out in the Atlantas and so forth. So
and the weather.
Yeah, the weather. See, that's the only thing that got me with Bogota was the weather. If the weather was great, I'd love it.
But obviously, I will visit Bogota, of course, to go to Monserrate again, to have my chocolate over there in the restaurant that they have over there. The museums that Bogota has, they got an Emerald Bank over there too, which is amazing. They move so much money in the Emerald building in Bogota. Bogota got so much history, which is I love, but not for living. No. Okay. They were laughing. Bogota is a double Medellin, which is almost a double Cali, so it makes sense. Yeah, that's true.
Yeah. Nice restaurants, though.
But that reminds me of being in the tropical rainforest. The people are even more friendly than the folks in Medellin.
Yes.
Yeah. Okay, let's back to the topic.
La Parade area.
Okay. Number 8. Don't assume that you won't get sick or lose something.
Don't assume. That goes back to the emergency part. Do not assume that your health is going to always be up to par. Whether it be you may catch a cold or you may catch the flu. Remember my first trip down here, my second trip, I got a cold.
You got fever.
Yeah, I got the flu.
The first weekend that we stayed together, you got fever.
Yeah. So she had to take care of me the first time I came down here.
It's a miracle that we're together because you threw up.
Yeah, and I was sick. Yeah. Well, did I?
Yeah, you were drunk, baby.
Oh, no, I'm not talking about the drunk part. I remember that part.
No, but that's what I'm going to tell to our kids.
Oh, yeah.
When your dad threw up next to me?
When I first came down, I'm already in party mode. Then I meet Andre, we hang out. Then I come back down again, and this was when we were together in the Airbnb, right? This is when she was telling me no, right? Oh no, I'm not that type of girl. And so we go out dancing. I'm not a drinker like that, but hey, I'm dancing. I'm having a good time in another country. My body was like, yeah, we could put an end to that real quick. I think I'm good,
I
right?
was sleeping here all delicioso. When I heard Andre was next to me, just like Andre was like where Andre is right now, and he was like this. When I heard, I was like, okay, I'm not going to stand up and look that disaster. I just keep it sleeping, and then the next morning he's going to clean his mess. I won't clean his mess. No.
It was on the other side.
It was on the other side.
It
So I
wasn't by
didn't
her.
look at it.
So
Thank
she had to
God.
worry. It wasn't by her side. So
Yeah.
and I think I actually got up, or we had to get up and take care of that. But
yeah, he said, "What's going on?"
And then I think either on the next trip or later on that trip, that's when I got the flu. So it was like our first few times of hanging out. That's why she says it's a miracle that we're together. Our first few times of hanging out, it was something going on with me. So don't be surprised that you might not get sick. And then the time when the whole family, we all went to Cartagena.
We got sick. Everybody got sick.
Everybody.
We were sick. We get shots because we were done. We like done.
Everybody was done.
We were done. We were super sick. Yeah.
The whole family calling each other. How do you feel? How do you feel? How do you feel? Everybody was done.
King say, "Yo, we were you were drunk." This is the part that I'm going to tell to our kids. Yeah. Oh, there's another one. Remember that you got drunk and you throw in the sink?
No, I don't. Wait a minute.
In New Year's Eve party.
Oh, this was.
You didn't. I was crying
no, it
because
wasn't in the sink.
It was in the sink, baby.
Was it?
You were sitting down in the toilet. No, you were in the sink because I opened the door and you fell asleep in the toilet.
Oh.
And nobody told me New Year's Eve. Happy New Year. I remember.
We were. This is the funny part.
No, my
God.
God.
You can tell I'm not a drinker. So we go over to her family's house, right? I'm sitting up. Videos. Everybody offering me drinks.
I got videos
they
here.
Brown liquor and white liquor. Now I know the rules. I know the rules.
Andre got cognac, got tequila, got whiskey and rum. That was too much because we got in pandemic that time. So in Cali, we just allowed to be to our family until 10. I remember 10 p.m.
So we're about to do a photo shoot here. We're about to do a photo shoot. So there are photos of New Year's Eve, Andrea solo. And if you look in the back, there's a closed door and your boy in that closed door. That's the bathroom. Hey, I told you I'm not a drinker like that.
My God.
In the family, like, drink this, drink that. We all just partying, having a good time. And okay.
Yes, sir. That's another story.
Yeah.
Okay. Here. Okay, you good, bro. You all good, bro. I've been until like before, bro. Was say that Andre fell asleep in the toilet. Yeah, and I left him asleep. I didn't. Andre is a heavy dude. I want no, keep it over there. I'm going to sleep. No, that's not gonna happen. Okay. Back to the number 9. Don't assume everyone is out. Okay, is out to get you.
Don't assume everybody's out to get you. One of the nicest. People in South America. I know you guys are still having fun right in that moment.
So about Jeffrey said, "Come on, nephew, you don't need."
Hey Jeff, I was done. I was wet.
I got video. I think this phone, another phone. I got video. You dancing. Even you were dancing 50 Cent. In that club. Oh my God.
I remember dancing with Diana and her best friend.
Oh my God.
I think with me, Diana, and My Little Pony.
And Diana was spanking you. She was like, I was laughing. I was laughing. Andrew didn't remember at all. My God. You know it's not me. Yeah, that's what you get. Okay, you saying about the number 9?
My mind is still picturing the pictures that you took. She just locked me in the bathroom, like, okay, he good, and just came out and did her little photo shoot, New Year's Eve photos, all by
Yeah.
herself,
Oh,
posing and
yeah.
everything. I'm looking like the next day I see these photos of what is this?
With balloons and
She got the New Year's Eve celebration with the new year, 2020. It's a new me. I'm like, what the?
Let's take a look at find the photo.
Oh, yeah. Let's see if you can find that photo of the photo shoot. Because I'm sitting back thinking, like, wait a minute. Where was I in these photos? You were in that bathroom, babe. Do you not remember? And I'm like, well, no, I don't remember this. And she basically reminded me of what took place.
This photo.
Yes.
Andrew was.
Yes.
Okay, wait a second. Andrew was in this door. This photo.
Yeah, she took
Andrew was sleeping in the toilet. And all the scene, you can imagine that. All that mess.
Good times, good times.
Yeah, right. Okay. Okay, we got it here. A lot of these points can be applied to many parts of South America.
True.
You just get your passport, book your flight, and go.
There you
Yeah,
go.
yeah, that's true. That's what I said at the beginning. Not just Colombia. Do your research about culture in the country that you're going to visit. Okay. Remain 2 drinks crossing borders. Don't mix dark and light. All while you are on the floor hugging that.
She taking photos. She ain't calling the ambulance. She's not calling friends, and she taking photos.
Hugging that person like God.
I'm like, come on.
Okay, let me block this.
Okay.
Turn around. Okay, there we go. Okay, we almost done. Number 10, don't assume that your trip has to be only about pleasure.
Realize you got individuals like Kings and Dreams that have taken the time out to make sure that some of his trips to Medellin were not just about pleasure, but he made sure it was about business. So now he has a place there, as he often mentioned. Same thing with Tailor Made Dreams, Russ. Remember, many of us have heard his story about how he went to DR, and by the 3 days later, he was trying to purchase his first condo, which he purchased. So realize that when you take these trips to these other countries, especially Colombia, you might find a place where you can stay. Shout out to Jay and her enjoyment of Cartagena. So always realize, guys, don't just sit back and come to these countries with especially Colombia, with a pleasure or a vacationer's mindset, because these places might end up being a place that you consider home in the future.
Mm-hmm. Okay, number 11 and the last one. Don't assume that you will eventually get dropped or robbed.
Do not assume that just because we love watching DC Rob. All of us watch DC Rob because DC Rob is the brother that's from the States, but he's often here in Medellin. He does a lot of videos on guys that have gotten drugged and robbed throughout the country. Shout out to DC Rob YouTube channel. Make sure you guys check him out. But that's because other guys have done foolish things doesn't mean that you're going to experience those things. Andre was just reminding me, which I already know. I've been here 5 years and I've never been in a situation, knock on wood, praise the Lord. I've never been in a situation where I've come even close to being robbed.
No, but I always, let her know, Andre, what areas go, what areas not to go, and all of that. Yeah.
Yeah. So even before I met Andre and I was going to Medellin, there were certain areas I knew I could go for a tour, but I wouldn't go by myself. I knew that there's certain things I'm not going up to Bayo to meet women. No, that's not happening. No, I'm not going to that side of Medellin. You guys from Medellin already know what I'm talking about. That Bayo area.
I might say the last comment that I'm going to read. My trip to Chile turned to a pleasure, to business, trip to no relationship, and meeting the love of my life.
There you go. Absolutely correct.
Real estate on my lips is the intricate details of transition to Colombia.
There we go.
You can find some good value for real estate in Colombia. Yeah, that's true. Um. Okay. Okay, I think they're having a conversation over there. But yeah, you guys, that was the topic for tonight. Thank you so much for being here this Wednesday.
We are out of here,
We
guys. Hope
are
you guys
here.
enjoy
Thank you so much.
yourself. Once again, Andre will be having her live stream
Tomorrow,
mañana.
mañana. Yes, sir.
Yes.
Terrell Aaron say, I'm coming to Cali. Okay, that's good.
We're gonna close the front door as soon as we see you at the back door. We're closing the door. You can't come through. We're gonna have some guards at the airport. Everything. That's it. You can do a tour of the airport. That's it. Walk around the airport and get your happy tail back on the plane. All
Yeah.
y'all. If you got anything to do with other cities and you want to come here to Cali, no. We want to keep our little area organic.
Mhm. Well, thank you guys so much for being
Mhm.
here to enjoy the story that I got for the kids about Dre. But thank you a lot for being here, you guys. Having a good night as always.
All right. See you guys Friday for Drinking Hand and Thursday tomorrow for Andres.
Yes, sir.